quarter of a coffee left. I have a bunch of unfinished projects in front of me. And I have the whole day to finish them. Hopefully. I'm going to explain what they all are really quick, and then I think we'll just get to crafting. A lot of them are like probably an hour, 2 hours max, and I could have them like fully done. Some of them not so much. We'll just start with this. It's a welcome sign I got, and I painted it for Halloween like years ago. We use it to block our cats off. Years ago. We use it to block our cats off from stuff. So I just don't want it Halloween anymore. My nephew also uses it as a ramp, so I kind of want to paint like a racetrack or something on the side. And then just something presentable to have. This is a picture frame. We got it for free. I just want to like Mod Podge stuff on this part. This comes out. And then I'm going to put a couple pictures in it. This dress I got on clearance like a year ago at Walmart for $1. I got 2 of them, so I've never wore this one. And I cut out this Auntie Cricket thing on my Cricut, and I just want to iron it onto this dress. That's all that needs to be done. Haven't done it. This is a pair of leg warmers that I just need to finish crocheting the top so they stay up and they're not so big. Got the yarn, just need to do it. This is just a 6-day star blanket that I'm doing for my nephew that I have this much left right now, so I just want to use up this ball and just have it ready for when I buy more. It's probably going to be for Christmas. It's March, so I have plenty of time on that one. I just want to get this used up. These are also little 6-day star blanket, just the setup rounds. And I was gonna sew them together and make a pillow for somebody for Christmas, but I didn't like how it looked. So they've been sitting here. And I saw something on Pinterest where they made little like baby loveys and put like a little crochet stuffy on the top. So we're gonna do that because we have 2 nieces that are gonna get born this year. 1, 2, so it works out perfectly. I think we're gonna get started on these because I just really don't want to do them, but they're my school colors, well, the town school colors, so I really want to have them to wear to games. So let's get these started first. I'm hoping this only takes me like an hour, so I'll film a little bit and then I'll just come back when these are done and I can check it off my list. I have a little post-it note over here, so let's get to it. I think I'm just gonna do like 5 or 6 rows of half double crochet around, because right now it's all like granny clusters, so I'm hoping that just crocheting around will shrink it in more. If not, I'm just gonna start decreasing a bit, but I'm just gonna try it on my leg and see how it fits after each round and then go from there. So these shouldn't hopefully take too long. I think I'm just gonna use a 5.5 millimeter hook. I'm gonna put on a show. I'm going to drink the rest of my coffee, and I will come back once the first one's done and tell you what I did, and then do the second one probably off camera. So let's get to it. It's been a while. I just finished both of the leg warmers. They are cinched in, they are tight, they don't slip off my leg. I ended up doing 4 rounds of half double crochet, 2 decrease rounds, and then 2 just rounds around. I'm gonna leave them like this. That's all I ever wanted to do with them. They took me about an hour. I would say like 25 minutes a piece. So those are done. They can go in my closet. They have probably been in here for 6 months, just sitting in a bin. So one project done. We get to cross it off our list. And I don't know what I want to do next. I might start on the sign because I think it's going to take me the longest because I don't really know what I'm doing. And I have a limited amount of paint. But I have my Cricut, so I can always just Cricut something on it. I think we first need to obviously get off these stickers. Some of them are already peeling up. I don't think it's gonna be too hard. I might just be able to peel them off. I don't like that sound. I'm gonna get if you have a Cricut, I have these two. We're gonna see. Let's see what paint we have, and then we'll see what we can do from there. Because I know I have a limited amount of paint, and I haven't painted in so long that I'm not gonna go buy more just to do this. Yeah, it's really limited. So this is what we're working with. This is what we got. I think I kind of like the thought of painting the whole thing gray and then doing something on top of that. I think we're going to take out some white out of here and then just make this into a gray and then paint the whole thing front and back, and then we'll figure out a design while we do that. So I'll come back once I've got this painted. Here's where we are at. The sign is painted gray on both sides. I have been working on my little star things, and I have one little top for them. So that's what it's gonna look like. So I need to make the second one, and then we're gonna work on this for a bit. I have used my Cricut to cut out some things, so let me weed this so I can show you what it is. So we're gonna put these like arrows going down the ramp. And I have 3 of them to space out on here. And then I might have to try and do like some checker. Oh, that would be cute. Do like a big checker. Okay, yeah. Period. I don't know if I want to use transfer tape because I don't want it to take the paint off. So I might just try something a little different. This might not be the best idea. I'm struggling. Okay. So I am just going to put them where I think looks best. And we're gonna move the board a bit. So that's what it looks like. If anything, I might go print out one more. And then down here, I think we're gonna try to do a checkerboard. Okay, here's where we are at. Oh, it kind of stuck to the table. I've got my arrows. I had to just separate them a bit and put the small ones down here. I didn't actually end up printing out new ones. I had already deleted it. I wasn't going to be able to get them the same size. So I have taped off the part of my checkerboard, realizing now that I should have painted it white first. I think while this is getting done, we're gonna go iron on that decal on that dress, because once that's on there, that's done. So that's an easy, quick, once that's done, this should be dry. We can put that back on and then get to painting them black. And then this side will pretty much be done. I'm not doing much to this side, but let's do that. I will probably bring you guys out into the kitchen and just do a little montage of me ironing that on, because I'm sure you know how to iron something. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do. There's just so happens to be a decal under it. So let's clean up first, actually, and then we'll go do that. We put the tape back on here. We finished another project. That's all that needed to be done, and that is fully finished. So we will cross that off our list first, and then we're gonna get to painting this. So I think, I don't know how well this tape is gonna do, so I think I'm gonna do like white over each. Let it dry and then paint the black over it, just so if it leaks, hopefully it's gonna like leak the white underneath and not the black. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but I've seen other people do it. I don't know if it actually like works. And this tape isn't the best either, so. All right. We're gonna let that fully dry. And if anything, maybe I will start on the picture frame. Just because I think finishing the star blanket and the two little purple stars might leak a little into tomorrow after work as well, just because I think this is gonna take me a bit longer than I thought. This side maybe not, the other side might. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think for now we need to let this dry, and I will get stuff pulled out for this picture frame, and I might just kind of push this stuff over, put the sign elsewhere to dry, and work on that for a bit. So let's do that. I took apart my picture frame and got the piece that I want to decorate, because otherwise it's just a black picture frame. There's nothing, I just don't like this part. And I flipped it around and I was just gonna paint this, but I think I want to do a little bit more than paint it. I kind of want to like take a bunch of my scrap pieces. I want to like take them and like decoupage them on there, you know? But these might be a little thick. So instead of those ones, let's use, and I'm just gonna use one of these foam paint brushes to do this specific, like, I think they have like decoupaging. That doesn't sound right, but I think that's what you call it. Like gluing stuff on places, and I don't know. I'll stop talking. Let's continue on this bad boy. We're gonna do our second coat on the black, and then of course it's gonna have to dry again. But that's okay, that's okay. It is going to be worth it. I'm really debating. I guess what I have left is this and then the two other crochet projects. So I have a live stream that I want to watch. Probably it's from 7 to 9. So I might try to do some crocheting then. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 5 o'clock or something. But I still gotta make dinner. So if anything, I might go work on a crochet project now and get some dinner going. I'm gonna let this dry. That paper frame should not take long to dry at all. It's already almost drying. So that's honestly almost done. And then we've got 3 projects down. And we're halfway through one of them. I just have to make another. So I just have these hearts. I just have to make one more. It really probably only took me a half an hour, but when I made the first one, it was about twice the size and it was too big. So I had to downsize it, descale it, whatever you want to say. So now I know what I'm doing. Probably wouldn't take that long. And then I just have to connect them. Here are our finished projects so far. We've got the dress, the leg warmers, and this is what the frame turned out to look like. I personally love it. And then this is what the sign turned out. I think that looks pretty good. Good enough at least. So then we will work on the other side. I'm probably gonna go make dinner first, but just wanted to give an update. So it's the next day. So I kind of got tired last night and I did a little bit more off camera, but then I just kind of made dinner and relaxed. So this is gonna be a day 2. This one side is finished. That's all I'm doing for it. I started the other side. I'm going to clean up the squiggles and then I'm gonna do another layer on the flowers and I'm gonna do orange flowers. And the crochet projects, I did not do anything on the star blanket. On the little baby projects, I also didn't work on the other heart. So this is really all I did off camera. But let's get to cleaning it up. I've got, that paintbrush is kind of SOL. That one too. Oops. That's okay. The good ones are good. So I'm going to touch up the blue first and get that looking good. And then once I do that, I'll probably just add the orange flowers, then paint on the pink. Let's gonna be a whole process. After that though, I don't really know what else to put on this. Right now I'm just liking that there is something on it. So that's what makes me happy. Touch-ups are done. I don't know if you guys can probably tell it all on film. I guess we'll see when I'm editing this, but I think it looks better. So I'm gonna start on the orange flowers. I just like freehanded these last night, so I'm hoping I can do the same again tonight. And let's put it here. We're just going with what, you know, feels right at the moment. The vibe I'm going for this is just random, and I kind of watched some of those like banner painting videos that have gotten popular on TikTok. I watched a few of those and kind of took some little inspirations from that. And I have a bunch of Cricut stickers or like Cricut cutouts cut out already, so I might look through my little stash. Cat's closing the door. And see if there's anything that I think would look fun on this. I don't know, we're going purely vibes with this side of the sign. I really have no rhyme or reason for it. And I don't want to go buy more paint for this, so it can just sit here longer. So that's why we're just using these 3 colors, because I definitely would go get something else, but I don't want to spend more money on this dang sign. Okay, so I finished painting the flowers and I decided to outline them just with a Sharpie. I added some little hearts that I had printed out, and I think I'm gonna take the Sharpie and outline this just so it all kind of like matches a bit more. And then I don't know if I'm really gonna put anything more. I've thought about putting like our names on it, like my girlfriend's name, my name, and then like our 2 cats. So maybe I'll do that. And then I think that'll probably just be it, because I didn't want anything like super crazy. I just wanted something better than what it was. I'm gonna outline this blue part. I'm gonna figure out if I want to paint the names on there or Cricut them. And then I think that'll be it. I think we'll leave it. I might even try to outline the hearts so it all matches, but we'll see when I come back what I decide. This is what I've got. I outlined everything. Put some, I don't know if I said I put the hearts on there, but I put some hearts on there. I think at some point I will put our names on it, but for that I do want to go buy like black Cricut vinyl so that I can cut them out and it'll actually look nice. So for now, this is finished. This is done. I think it looks better than nothing. So this is what the setup looks like. And my 2 little buddies. Okay, it's time to crochet. I'm gonna start with, well, technically I already started, I forgot. So I have the second heart started, but I need to do all of the decreases down so that it actually looks like a heart. And then I just gotta figure out how to sew them together. And then the last thing is the star blanket. This I am probably going to film, or not film. I am probably going to do it off camera and I will show you when it's done. I'll show these, obviously. So let's get to it, and I will show you the next couple rounds. Well, I will show you when I'm done with the next couple rounds, and then we'll just keep going. This is where we're at. I've done 2 rows. I gotta get these strings out of here. 2 more rows, a row of decrease, and then a row of single crochet. Gonna do the same thing, probably start stuffing it after these 2 rows. I'll be back. 2 more rounds down. We're getting bigger. It's almost there. I think I have 3 or 4 more rounds to go. I am gonna do 2 more rounds and then I'm gonna stuff it. So we're gonna do another row of decreases and then another row of single crochets. So let's get it. This is where we're at. We are going to start stuffing it, and then we have 2 more rows to go, and that's it. And then I just have to sew them together. Okay. I just use, I think it's the Polyfill from Walmart. Just gonna shove it in here because I don't have a craft store in town to get better stuff. And since these are I know I've seen people put like eyes and stuff on these, like on hearts, and make them more like little stuffed animals, but since these are for little babies, I am not doing any plastic eyes or any eyes at all on these. I'm just gonna leave them plain because I don't want anybody getting any eyes they're not supposed to have. Okay. So she's looking like. And I'm gonna do the next 2 rows. I'm gonna put a tiny bit extra right here because these next 2 rows are pretty much gonna close it off. So I wanna have a little bit extra to shimmy down once it's closed. So let's get the last 2 done. And our heart will be finished. And then I will come back and show you how I figure out how to sew them on. So let's get it. Okay, so off camera, I figured out how I was going to attach them. And this is what they look like. Little, I don't know, I think they're called like baby loveys, little blanket, little stuffy. I don't know. So basically I'm gonna like fold this over and then just sew right onto the middle. It really wasn't much, but, and I actually think this one's a little bit better. The other one was just the other one was a little bigger at the bottom. They are very much sisters and not twins, because I couldn't make twins. And this one, I did watch a pattern for, and then I was just kind of like, yeah, I got that. And I had to make it smaller, so I just kind of went out on my own whim and figured it out. But it worked. So I'm gonna I folded the end down and just kind of sewed it. It's kind of crooked now. Interesting. Bring that back to the top. Okay. And then I kind of just folded it right in the half on that centerpiece, and then just started grabbing stitches out of that magic ring and just sending it up through here on both sides, front and back, of your magic ring in the middle of your... Technically, I don't think you're supposed to use the magic ring in this pattern, but I do anyways. because I don't like doing the chain 2 or chain 4 and like slip stitch into the beginning. I don't know, I just don't like doing that. I would rather just do a slip stitch or a magic ring and figure it out in the end. So after this, all of our projects are done. We just, well, okay, no, not all the projects are done. All the projects, I guess, that I'm going to specifically film are done. And then I just have to finish the 6-day blanket. Well, you know what I have. I think I'll hopefully be able to finish day 2. So that's kind of at this point the goal. And I think I'm going to make a TikTok about it. So if you want to go watch the TikTok of me making, I just didn't want that much sped up crocheting footage in this video. It can only be so entertaining. So there is 1 and 2 fully finished. And I'll probably add just a little clip of me doing the 6-day blanket. But now that those are done, I think I had 6 projects to begin with. I am down 5. I have 1 left. It really shouldn't take me all that long. That's what I got left. And to finish, so technically to finish day 2, I only need 2 more rounds. Interesting. I probably look a mess, but I've officially finished what I can do on my 6-day star blanket. And this is only going to be a kid size. I don't know if I said it before, but day 2 is finished. And this is all I have left. So I need to go buy some more. But that is what we've got. That is all of the projects that I had on my list. I finished these 2 earlier. I finished what I wanted to get done on this. I did not want to fully finish it. I just wanted to use up the yarn I had. The sign's done, the frame's done, everything is done. For now, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed.